What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So guys, today I've got a very good video for you guys today. We will be covering a lot of ground in this video, and as you guys know, my aim is to help you guys make as much as possible from the markets using my experience. All right, so shout out to all of you guys who tune in consistently, regularly. Listen, I can't showcase my appreciation enough for you guys, and by me coming on here, giving you guys value, that's just me showing you guys my appreciation every couple of days. All right. So on screen is the last position, all right, that I took, sold out of, made a lot of profit, 33,000. And as always, whenever I enter into a position, it's not just me, it's the whole Patreon army, all right, that we've got, who are just doing amazingly well. Kickstarted 2025 off incredibly well. We're looking to continue to take that energy right through to the end of the year. But so if you aren't already, make sure you hop into the Patreon. I get a lot of questions. People ask me, how do I do what I do? You know, why I'm successful, what makes me different. I'll give you guys a little gem before I actually kick off today's video. So one thing I do that has led to these types of results on a consistent basis is whenever I'm looking at the markets, guys, I'm always wondering what a beginner would do, what someone with little experience would do, and where they would get in. And I would be like, okay, they're going to get in here. And then what I do is I wait to see where they would have got out of their position, because I was once a beginner, right? I wasn't always pulling in these types of numbers. Many moons ago, I was just very new to the markets like you may be. But anyway, I'll then see where they would have sold, panic sold, and then that would be where I would be looking to take entry, all right? And what that means is, it means that I'm never rushing positions, I'm never front running positions, and I'm always just ready to actually just soak up the profits, all right? So that's a little gem I wanted to share with you guys before I get onto today's video. But as you guys may or may not know, listen, the markets are closed today. That doesn't mean you can't get active. It doesn't mean that you can't make money. It doesn't mean you can't get busy. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that right now. As you guys know, I'm all about helping you maximize the amount you make from the markets. All right. And I know all of you guys want to make more money. A lot of you guys want more income to do more things. And an amazing way to do that I discovered for myself several years ago was through the options market. So what you're seeing here is an options trade, okay? I don't know how much you know or have heard about options, but listen, it's an incredible place to be, to make money, generate income, all right? Phenomenal. It's done amazing things for myself. Yeah, I'm just super, super grateful. That's one of the reasons why I do these videos, by the way. But what I then do is I don't just let the profits kind of just sit in the account. I actually just reposition, repurpose them in other areas which will, again, compound and grow. So I get multiple compounding effects all over the place. Guys, that's just how you skyrocket your wealth. That's how you skyrocket your financial position. And that's what I want for all of you guys. So that being said, where am I looking to position this? Where am I looking to put this? Couple of places. Let me share it with you guys. First is going to be Bitcoin. All right. So yes, markets are closed, but Bitcoin crypto market is open 24/7. So you are free to go in and purchase whenever you want. That's one of the good things about a crypto market, but there's several others as well. So listen, for the next couple of years, it's going to be an amazing time to go ahead and accumulate Bitcoin. Most people that I speak to, they don't take it seriously. They don't really understand it. So what I want to do is just feed you guys bits of information over time, over the course of the year, and then hopefully some of that will sink in and you guys will go ahead and take some action on that, because we have got so many tailwinds for Bitcoin moving forward. A tailwind is, just think of it as something that will push it forward, something that will help its momentum, right? Help price to move higher. It's like, I'm lost on where to even start, guys. But firstly, we are carrying all of that momentum from 2024 right into 2025, okay? So what you want to understand is there is a massive supply and demand disequilibrium, discrepancy, all right, between in Bitcoin. That is, we have way more demand than there is supply, right? You've got demand coming from all over the place. That's new institutions that have come on board. You've got demand coming from new retail, tons and tons of demand, but you've got less and less supply, right? Remember, there's only 21 million of Bitcoin that will ever be created, and you've got tons of people that are stockpiling that with the view to never sell. And there's tons of data. I'm not going to get into all of that fancy stuff right now, but a lot of Bitcoin just, on exchange has been taken off exchanges. A lot of Bitcoin hasn't moved in years and years, and that just showcases you guys the environment that we are dealing with here. All right, so currently Bitcoin's like low 90s. It's dropped about 10% from its high. These drops are incredible opportunities to stack and pile up your Bitcoin. And again, this isn't something that you're buying for a week or 2 weeks or even a year. This is a multi-year and, if possible, multi-decade hold, all right? Because this will continue to serve you as it continues to appreciate. It's 90,000 now. We could easily get into the 125s, 125,000. Easily, I can easily see that. Or even the 150s, all right? Come the end of the year, come beginning of next year. That's a humongous uplift on where we are now for essentially just taking your profits from elsewhere, options positions, and repurposing it, okay? That's what you get. That's how you get that multi-compounding. I know a lot of you guys have heard about compounding, but what about multi-compounding, all right? This is next level stuff. So Bitcoin is looking absolutely phenomenal, especially with Trump coming in a couple of days' time. He's very pro-crypto. Now look, a lot of the moves and legislations and things that will be in place will take time to materialize. So again, we're not saying this thing's going to shoot up 50% in 24 hours, no, but just give it some time. Let it sit, let it marinate. You're going to see huge gains on this, all right? Very early days for crypto still. Where else? Well, if we now switch over to the stock market, right, there are some very juicy positions, some juicy opportunities in the stock market where you guys can again repurpose those profits from your trading activities. Uber is one that's underappreciated right now. Now I know it's hard to see the other side. I know it's hard to see when something is down. It's very hard to see, light at the end of the tunnel. So, for example, any of you guys who knew anything about the markets in 2022, you knew that Nvidia was down big, amongst like most other things. Fast forward a couple of years, well, it only took a year really. Thing is skyrocketing. I think it's like 10x from where it was. That's huge. Not saying Uber can 10x, but this thing will easily double. All right. That's big. Now, that's not to say it's 64 now. That's not to say that in a week or two it can't go down to 60. Yeah, of course it can. It's the markets. Things fluctuate. Things move around. But you give this one time, you can see big moves higher as well. Very underappreciated. And also, there was a bit of news actually that came out the other day, and that is that the company themselves recognized that this is an undervalued. It's undervalued. So what they're doing is they're buying back the stock. So they're using corporate profits, funneling that in the quantity of billions, and rebuying their own stock. And you've seen that done with like all these mega caps, Google, Microsoft, Meta, and that actually does wonders for its stock price, does wonders for investor confidence as well. So they got a 7 billion buyback program, and they're gonna roll that out over the year. I'm telling you, all it takes is one catalyst, and this thing will shoot up 10-15% easily in a day or two. But yeah, this thing's going over 100, right? It's definitely going over 100. So again, another undervalued opportunity. Now, it may hover around these types of levels, 60s, 70s for some time, but you are going to get a big uplift, right? So again, another really good place to repurpose and reposition your profits, because if you guys are rolling with me, you're going to be making profits, and you're going to need to know where to put that, all right? So we can compound that as well. It's just this like ever evolving cycle. And another one, last one I got for you guys is Google. Again, this thing's going over 200. Just what it's doing right now is just accumulating, and has been for some time. But this thing has the fundamental backing, it has the technical infrastructure to see this thing go over $200. So again, another place, another one that we should be staying long for the entirety of this year. All right. What I'm going to do is give you guys a couple of these names, sprinkle them in a few videos every now and then, so you guys know, all right, cool, I've made 500 here, made 1,000 here, 3,000 here. Where can I position that so that I can get these accelerated multi-compounding returns? If you do that, you guys are going to springboard your growth, springboard your trajectory to achieving your financial goals way, way, way quicker, okay? And then that's how you be in a position from going from a couple of hundred to a few thousand to tens of thousands to some of the returns that you guys see me showcasing you. It all comes from this multi-level compounding. So that's it, guys. Those are the names for you guys to keep a very close eye on. And you definitely want to stay long for them for the rest of 2025. So anyway, I'll catch you all of you guys in the next video.